Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. CM Punk had a lot of fun during WWE's holiday tour this year, taking part in multiple matches across 4 days. His spell ended with a huge steel cage match against Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship in Chicago of all places. The Second City Saint challenged for the world title, only to fall short at the end due to interference. Dominic Mysterio slammed the cage door in Punk's face, allowing the ring general to pick up the win and retain his World Heavyweight title. This has upset the former AEW star, who can't seem to let it go even after standing tall at the end of the show. Taking to his Instagram story, CM Punk sent a heartfelt message to the WWE Universe. He thanked everyone who attended the live events he wrestled at, specially mentioning the Chicago faithful. The Best in the World also stated that he was proud of everyone who worked the holiday tour, except for Dirty Dom. Punk even misspelled his name. The final Monday Raw of 2024 is also the final one of the pre-Netflix era. Next week's premiere on the streaming giant will be headlined by CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, a match years in the making. But before that, the two of them will be under the same roof one final time tonight. WWE has advertised a potential confrontation between Punk and Rollins. It isn't known how violent it will get. However, based on their hostility towards each other, things could break down pretty quickly. General Manager Adam Pearce has his work cut out for him. CM Punk, the outspoken and controversial figure who made waves in both professional wrestling and mixed martial arts, has once again found himself at the center of a media firestorm. This time, it is not due to a match or a title victory, but rather an incident that took place at a recent wrestling event, which Punk himself has openly addressed in a scathing public statement. The incident involved a former WWE champion, and Punk did not hold back in his criticism, calling out the individual for what he perceives as a reckless display of behavior that could have endangered both their careers and the safety of those involved. The backstage incident, which occurred during a live wrestling event, was initially shrouded in secrecy. However, reports soon began to leak out, and CM Punk wasted no time addressing the matter in a public manner. Known for his candidness, Punk took to social media to express his frustration, labeling the situation as irresponsible and unprofessional, while pointing the finger directly at the unnamed former WWE champion involved in the incident. The unfortunate event unfolded during a segment involving Punk, the former champion, and several other wrestlers. According to sources close to the situation, the segment was meant to be a high-energy, action-packed moment that would keep the fans on the edge of their seats. However, things quickly took a dangerous turn. During the exchange, an apparent miscommunication led to a botched move that resulted in one wrestler being injured, causing a temporary halt to the action. While the injury was not life-threatening, it was serious enough to raise concerns about the safety protocols at play and the potential long-term effects of such mishaps. What followed was a series of reactions from the involved parties, but none were as direct and as fiery as CM Punk's. Punk, who has a history of standing up for safety and protocol, immediately called out the former WWE champion on social media, accusing them of being reckless and failing to take responsibility for their actions. When you have a room full of professionals, everyone needs to act like one, Punk wrote. What happened the other night was beyond careless. We all risk our bodies for this industry, but no one should ever put anyone else in harm's way because of their ego or lack of professionalism. The former WWE champion, whose name has been circulating in the media, has yet to publicly respond to Punk's accusations. However, those close to the situation have offered their own perspectives, suggesting that the incident was more the result of a miscommunication than a deliberate attempt to injure anyone. They argue that the high-paced nature of professional wrestling sometimes leads to mistakes, and that no one is perfect in such a dangerous environment. Despite these claims, CM Punk's words resonated deeply within the wrestling community, where safety and responsibility are often at the forefront of discussions. Punk's reputation as both a former WWE superstar and an AEW star has long been built on his commitment to both personal and professional integrity. His decision to speak out against what he perceived as a lapse in responsibility sparked a larger debate among fans and professionals alike. The wrestling world, already known for its larger-than-life personalities and heated rivalries, has often been criticized for being overly secretive about backstage events and mishaps. Many feel that Punk's willingness to publicly call out his colleague sets a positive example, encouraging more transparency and accountability. Some have even argued that Punk's outburst may lead to a culture shift within wrestling, where performers are more likely to take responsibility for their mistakes and push for safer working conditions. "It's about more than just the injuries," said one seasoned wrestler who wished to remain anonymous. "It's about respect. Respect for your coworkers and the business. When you're in that ring, you're trusting your body to someone else. That's not something that should be taken lightly." Punk's right to call out people when they fail at their job, especially when they jeopardize the safety of others. Punk's public call-out has also led to renewed discussions about the intense pressure that professional wrestlers are under, especially those who are at the top of the industry. The former WWE champion, a veteran of the business, has long been viewed as a key figure in shaping the modern wrestling landscape. However, the incident highlights the human cost of professional wrestling and the fine line wrestlers walk between entertaining fans and ensuring their own well-being. In light of the incident, some have called for increased safety measures in the industry. They argued that while accidents are an inevitable part of wrestling, it is crucial that promotions take every possible step to minimize risks and ensure the well-being of their performers. Many wrestlers, including Punk, have been vocal in their support for initiatives such as concussion protocols and safer working conditions. "This business has come a long way, but we still have a long way to go," Punk said in a follow-up interview. "We've seen too many careers cut